Elite Facts presents 8 men you wouldn't believe actually exist. Number 8. Melvin Booth. Melvin was from Pontiac, Michigan. He has been recognized in the Guinness Book of World Records for having had the longest fingernails in the world that measured more than 32 feet long. Wow! How does this guy live or eat? After serving 27 years in the United States Army, he retired and achieved the title in 2009. Sadly, he passed away in December of the same year at age 61. Could you imagine trying to do anything as simple as scratching an itch with nails as long as Melvin's? The length of his fingernails was absolutely insane, and he gained a lot of attention as a result. Number 7. Didi Kaswar. Didi is also known as the Tree Man. He was a healthy child until he fell in the forest one day while walking and scraped his knee on a tree. Shortly afterwards, he began growing warts all over his body, and his limbs transformed into cutaneous horns. The warts did not cause him any pain, but they grew too big for him to continue working. As an adult, his wife left him due to his issues and took the children with her. To make a living, he joined a traveling circus. Doctors have removed more than 13 pounds worth of warts from his body, but they always return. Although medical care to treat his condition may be available in some parts of the world, it is not available in his country. Number 6. Gary Turner. Gary Stretch Turner is known for having skin that has incredible elasticity. He is able to stretch his stomach skin to 6.25 inches to make a small table. When his stomach is stretched out to full capacity, he is able to hold 3 pints of beer on it. In 1998, Gary was entered into the Guinness Book of World Records for having the stretchiest skin in the world. Unlike other people with amazing abilities, Stretch knows where his came from. He has a rare disease called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is a disorder of the joints, blood vessels, and skin. With this disease, the skin stretches much more than a healthy person's skin would stretch. Number 5. Tim Cridland. The Human Torture. Tim is also known as the Human Torture King. He is famous for being able to stick sharp objects through his body. He does this most of the time with no bleeding or pain, and he heals very quickly. If he does happen to get a cut, it is speculated that Tim is one of the few people in the world who have been born without the capacity to feel pain. However, Tim claims that his ability is just mind over matter, and that he controls it. The Human Torture King has been featured on various television shows, and has been part of many studies that have sought answers to why he doesn't feel the same pain that an average person would. Number 4. Lu Thao Lin. Lu Thao Lin, aka the Magnet Man. The Magnet Man is a Malaysian man that claims he and his family has a special ability of having magnetized bodies. They can stick anything to their bodies that is magnetic, and it sticks. While definitely a bit freaky, it's kinda cool as well, and no one else has been able to make the claim to date. The University of Malaysia did a study on Lu's skin and determined that it had phenomenal suction power when compared to everyone else. The suction is so powerful that he even once put a magnet on his stomach and pulled a car with it. Now that is what you call power. With his ability, the Magnet Man performs regularly for charities to raise funds. Number 3. Davon Hill. Davon began bodybuilding when he was 18. He has definitely made an impression with his ability to bench press close to 300 pounds in weight. He has already made huge accomplishments in winning 6 gold medals at Natural Olympia and World Championship shows, and there doesn't seem to be any end in sight. When Davon was a child, his parents were both bodybuilders and entered competitions, and he became fascinated with the prospect. At age 12, he began working with a personal trainer and started lifting weights. He consumes more than 5,000 calories a day and eats every 3 hours. He is damn proud of his achievements and says he never used steroids or any other type of drugs to get where he is today. Number 2. Tran Ve Hay. Tran was a Vietnamese man who had a claim of fame for having the longest hair in the world. Although his hair was never officially measured by researchers from the Guinness Book of World Records, it is believed that he was the record holder, with hair that was estimated to be 22 feet in length. Tran passed away in 2010 at the age of 79. According to his wife, he stopped cutting his hair more than 50 years ago, because he claimed that he felt physically ill every time he went for a haircut. After his hair grew out of control, he was unable to wash it, and instead wrapped it in a scarf to keep it manageable. Number 1. Francisco Domingo Hakim. Francisco is also known as the Angolian Jaw of Awe. He has a mouth measuring 16.99 centimeters wide and is able to place a Coke can in his mouth. He currently holds the world record for the widest mouth. At the age of 20, Francisco entered a competition in Rome to earn the title of Big Mouth. Many other competitors have tried to defeat him for the title, but they have been unable to outperform Francisco and his can. The Angolan Jaw of Awe was discovered by researchers from the Guinness Book of World Records after they saw him in action on YouTube and traced him to his hometown in Angolan. Subscribe for more.